What nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Jabaku Shonen Hanako-kun, aka Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, chapter 75. So last time I covered this manga, we found out that there's another way to get to the underworld, and obviously there was going to be another way to get to the underworld. And the way to do this is if we find the 7 mysteries connections, we might be able to go to their boundaries and see them again. And the first place we went to, of course, was my boy Mitsuba's house. And we learned about his past, how he grew up, and how he died. And man, that was really heartbreaking. It really was, because he really cared about his mom, even though he was a total smartass. It makes me love Mitsuba even more. And we already knew Mitsuba was a smartass, but after death. But damn, in life, holy shit, Mitsuba was a smartass. We were looking at his pictures, and there was one at the end of the chapter that we were staring at in particular, and I can't wait to find out what it was about that picture that just caught our gaze. Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. And this gorgeous, gorgeous cover page here, holy crap. Love, 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 love. I wish you good health. And yes, I know this is for the Lunar New Year, which is the year of the ox, but I do want to say this as well. Make sure you guys are sending your prayers to Japan, because they just had a really nasty earthquake in Fukushima. I sent my prayers out to various mangaka and of course Maki from IG Productions, because she and I are really cool with each other. So I sent all my prayers out over to Japan. Make sure you guys send your prayers out to Japan as well, because they're already going through a lot of shit with Corona-sama. That earthquake was... Oof, they did not need that earthquake. Anyway, this chapter is titled Encounter. Well, thank you very much for today. Thank you. You even lent us photos. It's no problem. Take your time looking at them. I was happy talking about Sosuke and various other things. Come back at any time. The two leave the Mitsuba house. What did Minamoto-senpai say? It looks like he'll call us later. He wanted to see the photos, so I took pictures and sent them to him. I see. I was a bit surprised back there. This photo, it was completely black the moment I found it. I thought that it was a developing mistake, when suddenly, whoosh, a house. Mysterious house. Holy shit! To think that scenery from some unknown place would appear. If we find the 7 mysterious connections, we might be able to go to their boundaries. That was what we discussed, but could this photo be that? That's probably it! If that has the deepest connection to Mitsuba, well, we're not sure about that yet. It definitely feels like a strange phenomenon, so I'm sure it'll be a clue for something. But where could this be? It's not a place I know of. Terani and Aoi-senpai might know. For now, let's wait for the other two to contact us. Yeah. Mitsuba, he's gone, isn't he? He was an idiot, huh? Mitsuba, going out to buy potatoes and stuff. Hey, curry, it's like you need potatoes in it. You don't need to die for it. He was a real idiot. Poor Ku. I totally get it. I know where he's coming from. When you grieve like that, and you're just thinking about it, how the person you're grieving about dies, yeah, you're gonna get emotional like that. And god damn it, I don't want to be emotional like this right now. Ku-kun. Oh, before I forget, for those of you that are not reading it, this was last week this happened. if you're not reading Eden Zero by Hiro Mashima, chapter 129 of Eden Zero, if you are in the grieving process, there is a beautiful moment in Eden Zero that talks about grief. In that chapter, that is so beautiful. I really recommend you look at that chapter. It will get you crying. It got me crying. You can look at my live reaction for that, but I really recommend you look at the chapter too. It is well, you should read the manga anyway, but because there's another there's like a little bit of an arc in regards to grief as well. So make sure you guys check that out. It's really, really good. Kukan, your phone. It's probably Teroni. Do you think they found out something? Good work, Ku and Yashiro-san. Thanks for contacting me. Sorry I couldn't call you right away. It's fine. Is it going okay over there too? Yeah, we're looking for leads on number 2. Ooh, we're looking for leads on number 2 of the 7 mysteries. But anyway, that photo, about that photo, did you find out something about it? It's an old private house in town. A private house? Commonly known as the Red House. And it's not that shitty Red House in Portland. Nah, not that place where the LARPers were at. No. It was maybe about 50 years ago when a gruesome incident of a family... Oh, when a gruesome... No, that is definitely not the LARPer Red House up in Portland. It was maybe about 50 years ago when a gruesome incident of a family committing suicide happened there. Since then, misfortune would befall any humans who lived in that house. Ooh. Residents in the area have noticed strange activity. 4 people dead. Could it be a family suicide? Yeah, that would be a gate. I could see that being a gate. As a result of mental and physical abnormalities, there would be incidents of suicides and people going missing. There were, of course, stories about demolishing it, but one after another, the construction workers would meet their deaths as well. And so, with nothing that could be done, it's been left alone until now. That's a cursed house, isn't it? That guy, why did he take a photo of a place like this? I still don't get him. Maybe a place like this might also be connected to a boundary. That's true. Should we look into it? No. Just like how Yashiro-san's curse remains intact even under the severance, it's likely that that house's curse has remained as well. Yeah! That's probably true. But that's a good point, though. That could be it might be a cursed house, but it might be cursed for a reason. Few reasons. One, it could be a boundary to the underworld. And usually probably one of the protections to a boundary to the underworld is there's probably like a Grim Reaper or something there that smites souls, or reaps souls. There could be something like that over there. And if my boy went over there and took a picture of it, yeah, that's probably why he ended up dying. But if that's the case, why did it take so long for the curse to kick in? Did the curse kick in just later that day? Did he go take the picture earlier in the morning and just on his way home he picked up the groceries and then he died later that day? You'll die if you go in. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta read this sentence again. A place like this might also be connected to a boundary. That's true. Should we look into it? No. Just like how Yashiro-san's curse remains intact even under the severance, it's likely that the house's curse has remained as well. You'll die if you go in. Go die? Yeah. Don't carelessly approach it, okay? Yes. What are they talking about? Yep, what good kids. Well then, I'll contact you again later. And for those of you wondering about if because Yashiro has a curse already, if that curse would affect her, yeah, there's such thing as multiple curses. You can have multiple curses affect you. I don't know if it would be the case in this manga or not, but we've seen multiple curses in the Ancient Magus Bride. Shisei is the prime example of multiple curses. She has multiple curses in that manga. If you are not reading the Ancient Magus Bride, you should. That anime adaptation fucked up that manga so bad. Oh my god, I hate what Studio went into that manga. I know people say it's a good anime. It's not. It is not a good anime. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate what that anime did to that manga. I really do. And the excuses for it are stupid. Ugh. There was no excuses for cutting out that much lore. Ugh. Ugh. Alright then, shall we go home? Yeah, come to think of it, we ended up here while walking around aimlessly, but where is this? They ended up at the house! And you know what? I have to say this because I was thinking it too. That house looks like a house we've seen in the Morose Mononokean. It totally does! It looks like one of the houses we've seen in the Morose Mononokean. It does, and the house had a spirit in it, possess it, and the spirit in that house was just very protective of it. It wasn't an evil spirit, it just was a protective spirit. The roof is red. Is this that red house? Right. So we just walked around aimlessly and ended up here? And yes, I know, this is very, very JoJo-esque. This totally is. And speaking of, I am covering JoJolion probably after this live reaction. Oh god, JoJolion's getting good too, by the way. So we just walked around aimlessly and ended up here? But can such a coincidence really happen? Okay. Let's make sure we don't go in there, Kukan. Yes, senpai! I'd be scared too! No matter what, we won't go in there. Kukan, this might just be my imagination, but yeah, is that a child's voice? It's crying! Don't go in there! Oh my god, we already had, like, in Phantom Seer, an army, we had Chucky's army attacking people. I'm dead serious. We had Chucky's army attacking people, including Chucky. No, don't go up in there. It is a trap. It is a trap. Maybe it's a cat? Right, a cat. There's no way that a child will go in a place like that. The child of a corpse that wandered into an abandoned house has been discovered. Even though they cried for help, nearby students ignored them. We thought we died and oh, they're thinking of this. We thought we would die if we went in. It's a cursed house, so can you blame us, they stated. The darkness of the modern cold heart. The tears of their parents. Why did they help them? Yeah, society is that cruel. It is. If you were on Twitter yesterday, you know. You know. Yeah, wait for us! We're coming in now! Fucking morons! You morons! You idiots! It's a trap, man! It's a trap! The door's unlocked. Excuse us? Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Ooh, this art is looking good though. This is looking good. We went in! Whoa, let's leave soon. 3 seconds. 3 minutes is probably fine. Right. Hey, is anyone there? There's nothing to be scared of, so come on out. You'll die if you don't come out. Kukan! That's a little creepy. Oh my god! Oh god! And I know I should be disturbed by this. By seeing this suicidal thing. But no, I have seen this before. This don't disturb me. This don't. You could do better than this, Manga. You could do better. Because I have seen this in Cells at Work Black. This shit don't disturb me. Cells at Work Black, prepare me for this. I'm dead serious, too. Cells at Work Black Manga, there are cells that literally commit suicide. I am not kidding you. I don't know if the anime adaptation is going to show that. I don't know if they were ballsy enough to show the STD episode. So maybe they will show this. And I will give Lighting credit where credit is due. Because I didn't think they were going to show that. What? But anyway, let's keep going. What? Just now, I think there was someone. Was it your imagination? That's so creepy. The TV. Is someone there? Oh. Above? Should we go check it out? Yeah. Wow, it's Annabelle! Senpai? I'm okay, it was just a doll. Dude, that is Annabelle. So that's where Annabelle was, and that's why Annabelle wasn't in Phantom Snare. Oh my god. That is Annabelle right there. What was that? That is Annabelle. That is Annabelle. Ugh. It's crying. I guess the voice was coming from here. Is anybody there? Hey. Became like this. I see. Even though it was important to you, huh? Poor thing. Do you want to look for a new one? I don't mind. Okay, it's troublesome if there's no eyes, right? They're talking about something. They sound like kids, though. Maybe they're playing? I can't hear very well. Who's there? Oh, shit! Dude, you fuckers went in the house! You morons! Are you lost, perhaps? It's dangerous, so let's go... hold on a second. Let me read this. No, I read those right. Are you lost, perhaps? It's dangerous, so let's go back together, okay? That's right, you'll die if you stay here. Kukan? We're not suspicious people, okay? Oni-chan, are you missing something? Holy shit! I'm not missing anything, but even your eyes. Do you have hands, too? How are you not running? How? Yes? I do, but... then can we play together? Oh, what should we play? What is this child? I will say that is cute. That child is cute, but... That kid, man. There's something up with this kid. That kid might be the Antichrist. That kid may be the Antichrist. Oh my gosh. God, this is freaky. This is freaky. I will say this though. I have seen scarier. But God, this is freaky. What do you guys think we're gonna be getting here? Do you guys... I'm telling you, this is a portal. This is one of the... I'm with Yashiro on this one. This has got to be a portal to the underworld. We're gonna see it. This kid might be either be the Antichrist, or this might be like... As I said earlier, I was thinking that this was a Grim Reaper or something. Maybe, but we'll have to wait and see. Something going on here. Something very suspicious here. Something going on with this kid. Something going on with this kid. I'm really curious what you guys think about this kid. Unless, because look at the top part of that kid's head. Look at the top part of that kid's head. It kind of looks, I want to go, hold on a minute. I want to go look at something real quick, because that looks very, very familiar. Very, very familiar. You know what he's looking like? That kid kind of looks, if you look at the kid and you look at Hanako, the design for Hanako, he looks very much like Hanako. He really does. Doesn't he? He looks like Hanako. Because at first I was thinking maybe, like, wait a minute. Maybe it could be like a little Mitsuba for a second, because we did see that pattern in the hair for a minute. It kind of looked like Mitsuba for a sec, but then I was like, nah, that can't be Mitsuba. No way, nah. And then I was like, wait a minute. There's just something very familiar about this design. Something familiar. And then it's like, it looks like Hanako. It does. You cannot deny this. Because why would he summon Yashiro, and specifically, why would he summon Yashiro there? Why? Why would he summon her there? And look at the little outfit he's wearing. Just something is. I'm really curious what you guys think on this one. He just looks like, because he looks like he looks like Hanako. I can't get this out of my head. I know the hair color is wrong. I know it's different. But my God, like, you can make the argument that Hanako was like reborn or something. But, and I know this whole thing with ghosts don't age and shit like that. I know. But God, you can't make this, you can't deny that he looks like him. Just something is going on. Something, because why would Yashiro and, why would Yashiro get, because remember, the picture changed for Yashiro. Why would she be summoned to the Red House? Why would she be summoned there? Because I don't think that picture was, either that picture was taken by Sosuke earlier in the day, and he died because of that picture, or that picture was there for another reason. Something is going on. Something going on. Just oh God, that design, man, it is freaking me out. Who is that kid? Who do you guys think that kid is? I know it's not Hanako, but I feel like he's got to be connected to Hanako in some way, or at least connected to the underworld in some way. He's got to be. Obviously based on like the legend of the house, he's hold on a second. Let me get back to what what it said about the house. It said a family suicide. That kid was behind it. That kid was behind that suicide. I'm telling you, that house has to be a boundary or something. I'm putting my tinfoil hat on this one. That house has got to be like a portal to the underworld. And that kid got to be like a reaper or something. Something going on. Something going on. I'm really curious what you guys think. What do you guys think is going on with this house? Or not just this house. What do you think is going on with this kid? I think this kid gotta be, oh God. This is really hard to say. That design just looks like Hanako. It's just throwing me off. But I'm leaning toward, and also, why did it summon Yashiro there? The other theory, again, the tinfoil hat on this one. It's a manga conspiracy on this one. You could make the argument that the reason why the Red House summoned Yashiro and why the photo was black until Yashiro touched that photo is because her curse activated it, which the curse made, the photo developed, which I think is the more likely scenario of everything else. And here's what I think. I think the most likely thing that happened was earlier in the day, Sosuke went over there, and this is before he went to get the curry. He went over there, took the picture, and came back. After he went grocery shopping, came back. Then he, went to get the potatoes and shit like that, and he died. The photo didn't develop because he didn't have the curse. Yashiro was able to see the photo develop because she is cursed. And only people that are cursed can have the photo, see the photo fully, or no, activate the photo, aka have the photo fully developed. I think that would make the most sense. But then why bring Yashiro and Ku to the house is the next question, because it could have just brought summon Yashiro to the house and leave Ku behind. That's the other thing. I think the reason why it brought both Ku and Yashiro to the house is because Ku saw the photo. If Ku didn't see the photo, Ku would not have been able to go to the house. Ku would have not been summoned to the house. That's what the most likely scenario is. More than anything else. But then, that to me makes the most sense. The other thing is then, what about the house itself? Do you guys think the house is a portal to the underworld? I really want to believe it is a portal to the underworld because of the situation, because of the suicides. The suicides being kind of like a sacrifice kind of thing, making it a portal to, and all the people around it that were killed, making it a portal to the underworld. But there's also the factor of where the house was built on. If the house was built on a portal to the underworld, that would make it even more possible. So we need to find out more about where the house was built on before we can also make that conclusion. But also, you can make the argument that Senpai would have said something about that. And Minamoto would have also said that it was a portal to the underworld as well. When he looked into it. But Minamoto only looked at the surface of what he could find because he was kind of in a hurry. He was busy. So this will be really interesting to see what the result is of the house, of where the house the house just being a cursed house, or if it's because it's on top of a bit of like a portal, or if it, because of all the killings, it ended up turning into a portal. And then who this kid is will be even more fascinating. I really, really can't wait to find out who the kid is. And also if the house itself, because of what we saw with the photo, was the cause of what led to my boy's death. I really believe that's the case. Anyway, I'm really curious what you guys think in terms of this house. What do you guys think in terms of if the house was what, taking a picture of the house was what led to my boy's death? Do you think it's a portal to the underworld? And do you think because of Yashiro's curse that it developed the photo? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more toilet-bound Hanako-kun content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.